Ringo TV.
Welcome to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe, and support the content.
Ringo TV.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. We in the building again for another one. You already done know what it is. Get those likes up, fam. Today's topic that we're going to talk about is a reactionary video. Yeah. Where we're going to discuss if you're not her first, your last. Yeah, that's right. Shout out to everybody coming in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Spare, D. Nixon, what's going on? Cassava, Lord, Gino, Gabe, Rob, Kyle, Star the General, Karzaya, Jacob Jennings, Carla, Joseph. Let me see who else we got. Got Ben in the building. What's going on? It's going to be an interesting one here, fam. So we're going to get into this reaction here. You already done know what it is. It's Black Male Advice TV. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Get the likes up on the video. Very important to push the stream out there in the algorithm. This video is a reactionary video from a brother. His link to his original video is in the description area. So if you want, you can support his platform, because we're going to take a look at some material that he put out there. And I've talked about this many times. I've talked about this over the years. I talked about the importance of you brothers getting with a sister that is pure. I talked about all of these things. But I want to go into this video because the brother have some things to say, and I wanted to get out there in these YouTube streets so a lot of you brothers can wake up to the reality of things that is going on. So we're gonna take a look at this right now, fam. So let's go. Let's get into this thing. Let's go.
What's poppin'? Hopefully y'all can hear me today, you know, over the music and shit that's playing next door, but we're gonna get to it, man. I got my notes today, so shit about to get real. I'm gonna just sit them over here so I can see, you know. But yeah, man.
Now, he's about to get into the topic of if you're not her first, you're her last. I warned all you brothers. Y'all think this is a game. Y'all think that like y'all could just go out here and do what it do and you good to go. No, you get with a woman and she already done been around. You can forget about it. She's not gonna love you. Don't be mistaken. Don't get into this idea of thinking because you got money that she's gonna jump all over you. She's not. She's not. You understand? So pay attention very carefully, because we got to make you brothers understand this truth, man, so that you don't get caught up out of there. And his video originally was made about the whole Jada and Tupac issue with Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? I cut that piece out. I may do a reaction to that, but I want to focus on what he had to say. So let's get into this.
All right, today, if you're not her first, you're the last, man. You're the last. And we're gonna talk about it. It's three categories that, you know, that categorize you to be her first. And one of them, if you break her virginity.
If you break her virginity is number one, brothers. If you break a woman's virginity, you are the first. You're the guy that she's going to always think about. You're the guy she's going to always dream about because you're the one that took her virginity.
The next one, if you're the first dude to marry her. The next one, if you're the first dude to get her pregnant and she has your child.
So we have the first dude that breaks her virginity, the first dude that she has children with, and a guy that marry her. Let's take a listen.
That's the three things, the three most important men in her life. Everything after those men is over.
See that?
You are just an object.
You are just an object. You see that? If you're not that first guy, brothers, you are just an object. You see that? Let's just make it clear, brothers. Modern women don't want a relationship. They really don't. If you're not the first guy, you can forget about it. They're not looking for a man. They're not thinking about a man. At this point, you're just a bank account, a guy they could just get with to go out to eat, some guy that they can buy stuff. You know, it is what it is. But they're not trying to settle down. So all of you guys chasing women around, trying to start this relationship, and that they don't want no relationship. They're still thinking about their ex. So you're going to be fighting to please a woman that really don't want to love you. Her heart belonged to another man. This is why the Bible says that when a woman is your wife, right, the only way she can get with another man is if her husband be dead. Why? Because then she's at liberty to be married again. But see, in today's culture, women will get with this guy, that guy, get pregnant, go on hot girl summer. And then once they destroy their entire life, right, they want some guy to come in when they're 40, 45, 50 and clean up the mess. And we see this every single day. You get with a sister today, brothers, if she have a history of dealing with multiple men, the chances of her loving you is slim to none. So stop trying to win her heart. Stop trying to make her like you because she don't. She don't. Just look at the majority of women today. Are they married? Are the majority of women married today? No, they're not, because they're unable to pair bond with a man. They're unable to pair bond. So you taking a woman out to dinner is a waste of time. To all the brothers that are viewing, no dinner dates. Stop taking women out on dates. Stop taking women out to this restaurant. Stop taking them on trips. Stop taking them here. Stop trying to buy her love. You're wasting your time. Let's get back into this.
You know? And I'm explaining to you. When girls lose their virginity, I'm telling you, man, they are so connected to that guy forever. And it's not all girls. It's most of them though.
You see that? When you deal with the woman who haven't been around, she will love you forever. You understand? Not all. Again, I explained this already because sometimes you can have a virgin who she was with a guy that was no good. He did her dirty. He just wanted to run up in her. And because of her emotions, because he ran game, he ended up smashing, and then she ended up feeling like trash. So she never really had no love for him. She feel disgusted. But I'm talking about when you're that kind of brother that a woman was truly feeling and you was her first, bro, she's going to love you forever. You could be broke, you could be ugly, you could be in and out of prison. It doesn't matter what your makeup or situation is, that woman will never forget about you. You understand? It's just that simple. Somebody said, take a virgin out to dinner. No. You don't take no virgin out to no dinner. No. You don't take no woman out to no dinner. No dinner dates. That's the standard for all men. A woman is supposed to know how to cook for her man. So if she's a virgin, she's supposed to know how to cook. And if she don't know how to cook, you don't take her to no dinner dates. She better Google, she better get some cookbooks, she better get some tutorials, she better learn how to cook. Because if you're a woman and you don't know how to cook, don't expect to be no wife. Because there ain't no way in this world as a brother you wife up a woman who don't know how to cook. That don't make no sense. Oh, she's a virgin, so let me take her out. No, that's being a simp. You don't take a woman out because she's a virgin. You don't take a woman out because, she never been with no man. No, that don't make no sense. She's not your wife. You're not under any obligation to take her out nowhere. She's supposed to cook a meal for you. You got a whole woman in front of you and she don't even know how to cook? A woman is supposed to throw down in the kitchen and make you know what it is. Let's get back into this.
They are always connected to that dude.
Wow.
And they always looking for him and other guys. Especially.
Do you see that? They're always connected to that guy. They're always connected. And guess what? When these women get in this situation, right, with the guy that they always loved, when they get with a new man, they're in search of the previous guy, the guy that they love. They're in search of that guy in the new guy. Yeah, that's right. Let's go.
So they got hurt, So you can never compare to him.
Wow.
Because that was her first.
Yep.
I don't care what you do. I don't care when you get her. I don't care what she tell you. I don't care if she tell you, I love you. No, it's nothing like her first.
Nothing like her first.
And pause. His penis size don't matter. His height don't matter. He can be out of shape. It don't matter.
His penis size, his height, none of that stuff matters, fam. When a woman is in love with her first, she's not thinking about nothing else. This is why you see some of these sisters with guys that are trash. I mean, these guys got nothing popping and they will reject you. A guy that got your whole life together, they'll reject you for that guy that just sits on the corner with his buddies. How many of you see people in the streets, guys walking around with women, nice looking ladies? These guys got nothing, but these women are addicted to them. Why? That guy was their first. Either the first to put a baby in her stomach, the first to break her virginity. It's one of the others. First to marry her, but it all goes back down to the core beginning, the guy that popped her cherry. Facts. Don't let none of these women fool you, brothers. You get into a relationship with them, I guarantee you, you are gonna be fighting for this woman to love you, and she's never gonna love you. She will just act like she loves you, bro. Her heart belongs to another man. Let's go.
If that was her first, that's what she loved, and she loves him, and she can never love you the same way she loved him.
You see that? She can never love you the way she loved him. This is why I've been telling you that Jada, she don't love Will Smith. Her love is with Tupac, man. That's her love. That's the guy that popped her cherry when she was young. You have to think about that young love. You have to think about the fact that he was the first man she experienced. You have to understand the things that he did to her. You have to understand that was her first interaction. So she's gonna love that man regardless. It doesn't matter how much money a man got. Some of you brothers, you be talking so much about how much money you got as if though all your money is gonna pull women. That don't mean nothing. You brothers are literally simping. You're simps. You just don't got it. You don't know what it means, man. Y'all thinking that these women out here just want a dude because, oh, he got money. No, the women that want a dude that got money are the women that already done been around the block, been destroyed, hurt, brutalized, and bashed. Those are the women that just want money. They'll never be able to love a man because they already done been destroyed. So to all you brothers that lead with your wallet, you will always get women like Jada. You're never gonna find a quality woman that's gonna settle down with you. Never.
You know, I'm keeping 100. I was my baby mom's second baby dad. And everything her first baby dad put her through, I had to pay for all that shit.
Do you see that, brothers? He was the second baby daddy, but he ended up having to suffer and pay for the sins due to another man. That's what you brothers gonna be when you sign up to be that stepdaddy. You understand? See, not all single mothers is bad. Not all of them is bad. There's some single moms out here that may have 1 or 2 children, and they're homebodies. They don't be outside. Their legs are not up in the air for different men. They go to work, they come home, go to work, come home, and they keep it moving. But then you got some single moms out here, fam. They're with a new man every single week. They're at the telly with another guy, here and there. Every other guy got a secret on them. And if you were to come into their life to play the role of the stepdaddy, you're gonna have to pay for the responsibility of another man. And you don't want to do that because her heart belongs with the baby daddy. She will always love him, even though he's a bum, even though he did her dirty. She will always love him. She will never love you the way she loved him. And that's a fact.
It wasn't no tolerance with me, you know. Mind you, like, I knew how to get her back. I knew how to, we break up, I knew how to get her back and shit. I knew how to, you know, because I was good with words, and I knew how to get her back. But it was something she didn't have no tolerance for. That first guy, she gonna have all the tolerance.
You see that? The first guy she would have all the tolerance for, which means the first guy was able to get away with a lot of stuff. He was able to go out there, creep around with different women, stay out all night, smoke weed, drink. He had a lot of bad habits. She tolerated all of that. But with you, she want you to do everything right. She expect you to bring flowers in the house. She's expecting you to have a certain amount of money. She's expecting you to do X, Y, and Z. She's expecting you to be faithful, secure, this, that. She's expecting all these things from you that she didn't require from the first baby daddy. That's how it is today, brothers. You get with a modern woman today, she's expecting you to make 6 figures and up. Even though this woman don't have anything to offer you but those kids and baggage, she's expecting you as a grown man to have 6 figures, a big house, 2 cars, good credit, and all of these different things when her baby daddy never had none of that. Why? Because she tolerated his shortcomings. She tolerated the lack thereof. She ain't mind that he was short. She ain't mind that he was lacking in the bedroom. None of that stuff mattered with the first baby daddy. But with you got to have a certain D size, right? You have to be able to perform at optimum levels in the so-called bedroom. You have to do this. You have to make a bunch of money. You have to have a car, good credit. You got to have all these things for what? To take care of her and her kids.
But when you come in the picture, oh, I don't do that. Oh, I don't do that. I don't do this. See, you don't want to go through that. All the girls you deal with, I promise you, man, the girls you deal with, you always want to be their first.
You always want to be their first, brothers. I hear a lot of guys a lot of times talking about, where are the virgins? There ain't no virgins out here. You know why there's no virgins out here? Because of you whoremonger males that keep running through them. See, a lot of you guys are hypocrites. You don't want no virgins because you're not even trying to wife up these sisters, so stop it. You're just another whoremonger male looking to screw a sister and destroy her life. A lot of you brothers are guilty. Whoremonger males pumping and dumping these sisters. You're not trying to wife them up, so why are you worrying about a virgin for? You ain't trying to wife up a sister, so stop. You're just looking for some box. At the end of the day, if you're a whoremonger male, you need to go out there and look for thoughts all day. Why are you even trying to get with a virgin for? You ain't trying to wife up a sister, so stop. The reason why you can't find none of these virgins is because the whoremonger male is out here breaking these young ladies in, destroying their lives and setting this thermostat. And see, once you set that thermostat in a house, it's gonna reach its limit. And the problem is a lot of young ladies have been ran through, pumped and dumped by the whoremonger male, and now their entire mind has been destroyed. So they're unable to pair bond with a man. And this is why so many of our women are single mothers today, because they had their lives destroyed by Pookie and Ray Ray. This is why Will Smith's life is in shambles right now. This is why Jada is confused, still thinking about Tupac. You understand? Because she's been already done exposed to different men. So she's unable to pair bond to that man. And it's sad.
Because that's when you can be yourself. That's when they gonna fall in love because of who you are. That's
right.
It.
Yep.
You know? You always want to be her first legally, 18 and up.
He said legally 18 and up. So he's not telling you to go get with some underage girl, legally and up. You already done know what it is. See, the problem is a lot of you brothers, you get shamed for wanting to deal with a younger sister. This is why you can't get the virgin. See, a lot of you had issues with R. Kelly because he liked younger sisters. You had an issue with that, right? But see, legally and up, age of consent and up, when is she legal in your state? That is the time you deal with that sister. See, a lot of you brothers, you get shamed for dealing with the younger sister because all of these older sisters have been already done washed up and destroyed. They already done have a pile of kids already. They already done up there in their age, and they know us brothers are not checking for them. So they're gonna shame you and say, oh, you want yourself a young lady because you want a woman to control. You damn right. We want a sister that we can control because you're out of control and you don't wanna listen to us brothers. Sisters that are older and more mature, they do not wanna listen to you brothers. They wanna do their own thing. They're set already in their ways. You can't try to instruct them or guide them. And that's one of the problems that we have today in this society. So it is very clear that you brothers must deal with a sister that is younger, a sister that is in her prime. That is the time you deal with her, when her body count is not through the roof. You don't get with a sister that's already done 40, 45, talking about she's looking for a husband. She got 5 kids by 5 different baby daddies. No, that's a nightmare. You get yourself with a sister that is at the appropriate age and you groom her and you build her up. You don't let none of these broads try to shame you for wanting to deal with that younger sister. They're just mad because they're old and they hit the wall. Don't get mad at me because you threw your life away, woman, and you hit the wall. You had the opportunity to deal with a good quality man and you failed. It is your fault. You are out there living your best life, hot girl summer, swinging from tree to tree, and now you mad because you 40 plus years old, single, and got all these kids. It's not my problem. Us brothers need younger sisters that are in their prime that got a low body count to none.
Always, I promise you, you gonna always come second. And
You're gonna always come second, brothers, if you're not the first.
he's not gonna really be into you. Like I said, you're gonna be an object.
Wow.
You're gonna be there just to pay the bills, just to provide. And when you're the first guy, you don't have to do none of that shit.
You see that? When you're the first guy, you don't gotta worry about all these different things, brothers. But when you're that second, third, fourth, fifth guy, fam, this woman is gonna require you to do all these different things. Brothers, we already done know what it is, man. You get with a sister today, all of a sudden now, she have this laundry list of all these different things that she's expecting you to do. Right? You gotta automatically have 6 figures, right? Which makes no sense. Right? These women are not even trying to build wealth with you. They're expecting you to have it from the beginning. I'm talking about women that come right out of the so-called ghetto, right out of the hood. And they're expecting you, as a man, to have wealth already established, which means these ladies are not even trying to build with you brothers. You gotta have perfect credit. 800 and up score. Why? Why do my credit have to be good to get with you, sister? Why? So that I can buy you a car? So that I can put you in some house? So hold up, I gotta do all of this other stuff, but the baby daddy that you had, he never did none of this for you, right? This is what I mean, brothers. They expect you to do all of this other stuff. Why? Because you're the second, third, fourth guy. They don't really see no value in you. They just want you to clean up the mess. And this is why they are struggling right now to find a husband. Listen, if what I'm saying is BS, show me the husbands of all of these sisters. They got none because no man want them. Do you understand me? The only thing these guys want to do is screw. Let me make something clear for all the women in the back in case you ain't hear me. A man will always be there to line up to screw. Why? Because it's in his nature to smash. That's in a man's nature. But will he wife you up? He's not, because he already done know the drama is lurking. See, a lot of times women got it all twisted. They got it all mixed up. They be thinking, well, I can pull whatever man I want. No. You can pull a man to the bedroom to have sex, but you can't pull a man down the altar to wife you up. Let's make no mistakes about it, ladies. Just because you have sex appeal and you look good from head to toe, that does not mean that a man is gonna wife you up. So stop. Stop thinking that because you're a woman and you got a vagina that somehow these men are all in your inbox and you feel like, well, you're all that because all us brothers is all up in your inbox. No, we in your inbox because we want to smash. We in your inbox because we want to bend you over and enter your body balls deep. That's why. Because we want to smash. We're men. Do you understand? Men are supposed to be attracted to women. So when a man look at you and you look fine and you look sexy, that is going to make that man sexually attracted to you. So he's going to want to lay with you. So that's normal. It have nothing to do with you. It have nothing to do with the fact that you're so gorgeous and you're just so great and you can pull all these brothers. No, we just want to smash. But can your beauty, can your sex appeal, can all of that beauty on your body make us brothers want to wife you up? The answer is no. A man will only wife a woman up when he realizes that she is good quality and she meet the demands that he's looking for. Sadly, a lot of us brothers, due to the culture that we live in, we're trying to wife up women that have already done been destroyed by other men. And this is the problem with Will Smith. Will Smith wifed up Jada when her heart still belonged to Tupac. Let's go.
You know, when you're the first guy, she's gonna do everything. She's gonna buy you whatever. You know, if you're a good dude, you're not gonna take advantage of it. But most guys do.
See, most guys take advantage of women. To all the ladies that are in the back in the clouds, stop thinking that all of us brothers are like your so-called ex. Because a lot of you women in the background, you're looking at the video and you're saying, but you talking about how us brothers just want to smash. Yes. If you didn't have a vagina, none of us brothers would even be looking at you. Like, what's the matter with y'all? If a woman didn't have no vagina, a man wouldn't even look your way. You understand? It's in a man's nature to want to smash. How do you think we all got here? Your mom Duke was looking good and daddy came inside of her from the back. That's how it happened. Your mom was at a club. She was dressed with that mini skirt. Your pops was, he had a drink or two. He was just chilling there by the bar. He saw your mom from afar and he said, damn. So he pulled up on her from the back, grabbed her by her waist and started dancing. One thing led to another, 2 more drinks or 3. He was at her crib and her legs was in the air, waving like they just don't care. You understand? Your mom's legs was in the air. And your pops bust a nut. That nut had you in the trigger. And you went flying into your mom and now you're here. That's how we all got here, fam. Trust and believe. Somebody was horny. Somebody didn't have no rubber. You know, dad saw your mom's wagon. And it was on. There's no way around it, fam. That's just the way it is. Let's get back into this thing.
You know, she gonna buy you whatever. All this shit. You know? So, the first guy who breaks her virginity, that's the guy she will always love.
That's the guy she will always love, fam. There's no way around it, man. See, here's the problem with ladies today, fam. This is what they just don't get. Y'all been out here dealing with Pookie and Ray Ray, and y'all don't understand the real. Y'all must understand that there are good men in this world, and there are bad men. Right? All men will be sexually attracted to a woman. There's no way around that. All men will be attracted to a woman and desire to have sex with her. That's normal. That's the way it goes. There's no way around it. The problem is, in today's day, you have such thing as a whoremonger male. A male who just want to pump and dump, smash and dash, and get rid of women. On this platform, I teach black men to wife up these sisters. I teach black men that if they see a woman, get to know her, understand her personality, and build. This is what I teach black men. So don't get it twisted into thinking that I'm teaching these brothers to go out here and pump and dump these women. I'm against that. I'm 100% against pump and dump and smash and dash. You understand? There's no way in this world that I promote that mess. But what I'm trying to make you ladies understand is that as a man, when we see you, we wanna smash. There's no way around it. If I see a fine sister coming down the block and it's summer and she's looking fine, my first thoughts and reaction is bending that sister over and hitting it from the back. And there is nothing wrong with that. Why? Because I'm a man. So you're not gonna shame a brother into desiring to smash. The problem is, are these men trying to wife you up? Because I teach these brothers to wife these sisters up, but the truth of the matter is a lot of these guys are dirty. You ladies are supposed to know the difference between a good guy and a bad guy, but because you had no father in the household, you don't know the difference between the two. And this is why you struggle in relationships right now. And this is why Pookie and Ray Ray are always getting away with murder. You understand? If you brothers are the first, you don't gotta put up with none of this mess. A woman will she'll tolerate all of your, anything that's a shortcoming. She will tolerate it. But when she get with the second guys and the third and the fourth, man, she have a laundry list of all these things you gotta do, fam. I'm talking about, well, you can't do this unless you do that. And, well, I'm not gonna date a guy unless he take me out to dinner every single day. I'm not taking you nowhere. I'm not taking no lady nowhere. If you're a sister and you're listening, I will never take you out to no dinner date ever. Ever. Never. Because I already done understand the game. I already done know what it is. I'm not trying to impress you. Impress you for what? For what? What am I trying to impress a broad for? If a woman don't accept and appreciate me for me, to hell with her. Because when you got with your first baby daddy, he ain't have to do none of that. He ain't have to take you to no fancy restaurant. He wasn't making 6 figures. He ain't drive no car. All he had was a skateboard, and that is how you met him. You met him on a skateboard. He was coming down the street on a skateboard. And that's how he hollered at you. And you gave him your number, and it is what it is. Then you had his baby. Now all of a sudden, because you've been through hell and hot waters, all of a sudden now you want to come and expect this man to have this, that, and all these other things. You're crazy, fam. You're crazy. You see what I mean? Do what you gotta do. And I think that's the brother in the chat right there. I think that's him, Introvert Rockstar. I think that's the brother right there. Subscribe to that brother's channel. You know what I'm saying? Show that brother's channel some love, fam. For real. Let's get back into this video. Let's go.
And you can never add up to that shit. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what kind of cars you drive. I don't care how tall you is. I don't care how, none of that shit. It don't matter.
It don't matter, brothers. You can have the fancy cars. You can have the great cribs. She's gonna still go back to the hood to see that other brother. Listen, fam. I know ladies that's like this, man. They had listen, brothers, they have good jobs, man. But they would go back to the hood to see the other dude. A dude that got no job, he don't got no money, he don't got nothing popping. It don't matter, brothers. We've been deceived. We've been taught that we gotta make all this money to impress some woman. But it's all a lie, fam. Listen, Will Smith is worth a lot of money. But look at what Jada's doing. Jada's still thinking about Tupac. And if I'm correct, isn't Jada up there in her 50s? Isn't Jada up there in her 50s? I believe she's in her 50s, right? I believe she's in her 50s. This woman in her 50s and still thinking about her childhood sweetheart. With all the money and resources that Will got, it's still not enough to make this woman happy. And then on top of that, you got Willow Smith writing letters to Tupac to come back from the dead to be with mommy. So you're saying Will Smith is worth $350 million, man? Brothers, listen, man. I hear a lot of cats in these YouTube streets talking about how much money they making, fam. Brothers, stop talking about how much money you making. If you making bread, just keep that to yourself. Don't make yourself a target in these streets. Don't make these women come after you because they see you got money. If a sister don't like you for you, fam, it's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. Look at all that money that Will is worth, man. Money don't, listen, brothers, you can have all the money. It's not gonna make a woman happy, bro. I taught you brothers a long time ago. You can never really make a woman happy because women have emotions, fam. It changes like the weather. Every single day, their emotions go up and down. One minute they love you, then they hate you. Women are emotional, bro. You can't really please them or make them happy. It changes every single time. To keep up with a woman, fam, you're gonna be frustrated forever, fam. Many guys have tried. She got houses, cars, resources. She could buy anything she want. She got a guy that's popular in Hollywood, but she still desire Tupac to be in her life. It's something about that youthful love that keep these women whipped. I can guarantee you that if Tupac was alive right now, Jada would have been divorced Will Smith. She would have divorced him already. And she would have got with Tupac on the low key. Why do you think that Jada went and holler at so-called August? Because August had similar traits to Tupac. You know what I mean? He had a certain type of swag. There was something about him that drawn her to him, man. You know what I'm saying? And when August hit it from the back, it reminded her of Tupac. Remember what she said at that round table, that she just wanted to feel good. Y'all thinking that it had something to do with sex. No, brothers, no, on the contrary, it had nothing to do with sex. That's where y'all get it misconstrued. Y'all don't get it, man. Y'all don't understand the game. It's not just about the sex, bro. It's the feeling that she had when she was with Tupac. When Tupac popped her cherry and broke her in, there was a certain feeling that she had. So no matter how much Will make love to Jada, because I don't think they even have a sex life, But to be honest, if he is having sex with that woman, I can guarantee you she don't feel anything. But she felt good when she was with August, because August, when she was with her, she would close her eyes and reminisce and think about Tupac. That's what went down, fam. Let's go.
What your career is. If you're not her first, you're just an object.
Just an object,
you
fam.
Her, she's thinking about her first. She's going on his Facebook page and seeing, and seeing how his life is going. I'm telling you.
Brothers, what the brother just said there is facts. You could have a woman, she with you, your old lady in your house, y'all cool. But behind the scenes, she on her phone checking out that dude that popped her cherry. She's checking out his Facebook to see how he living. Man. Low key, she in the bathroom looking at old photos. Like, okay, he got a woman, he got a wife, he got a house, and she's looking at him and she's like, damn, man, I wish I was with him, man. She may even be texting him low key, telling you that she's going to the supermarket to buy groceries, but she's going out there to see that guy. Brothers, man, I know you don't want to hear this type of news. I know it bothers you. I know you don't want to think that your woman is capable of doing these things, fam. But you can be with a woman for 10, 15 years and she can hit up her ex, fam. And when she tell you she's going to the gym, she's going to his house. Brothers, this is real talk. You better get the game. You better understand the real. A lot of you brothers are in situations like this. You may think, oh, this is just Will and Jada. Their life is crazy. No, this is happening in these streets to a lot of us brothers, man. A lot of us brothers got women that we're connected to that on the low key, they going out there hollering at their ex, fam. Even if it's not the guy that popped their cherry, it could have been a guy that she got with that really turned her out. A lot of you brothers, you wondering why your woman is feeling a certain way, why her emotions is up and down. What's really going on? She's fighting them demons. Let's go.
In high school, I had 3 virgins when I was in high school. My sophomore year, my junior year, I had 3 virgins. And they all was hooked to me.
They were all hooked to the brother. He said he had 3 virgins, fam, and they were all hooked to him. All hooked. Let's let him explain the rest, and I'm going to get back to what Tupac was going through. Let's go.
My problem was I was into so many girls, I didn't really look at that and cared about that shit.
You see that? That is where a lot of brothers been. That is where Tupac was. See, let me tell you something, fam. Yeah, I think this is crazy, man. Tupac back in the day, he was not a thug. He was not this street dude. Again, I'm going to keep on talking about that video that Tupac put out there, the young Tupac, when they interviewed him. And he was talking about there was this pretty girl. He tried to talk to her and he was being all nice and this and that. And she said that, she see him as just like a brother or whatever. And the reason why she ain't want to talk to him is because he's too nice. He's too nice. He's a nice guy, right? And from that day, that's when he realized, you know what? I got to be a thug. I got to act like I'm from the streets. I got to be gangster. I got to do this. And it's really not about being a thug and being a gangster. It's really about being emotionally unavailable to a woman. I already done told you brothers, man, you want a woman to start thinking about you and calling you and texting you, just ignore her, man. If you just ignore women, leave them alone, stop being all, just stop, man. Just stop chasing them around. Stop texting them all day. Stop drooling. Stop thirsting and just leave them and focus on your business, fam. You'll have women hitting you up that you haven't heard of in several months because she's seeing that you're doing your thing and you're busy. And especially if a woman see you with another lady. If a woman see you with another lady, everybody in their world is going to start coming out of the woodworks for you, fam. You can have a sister at your workplace, a sister in your neighborhood. You tried to talk to her, she been playing games. But the minute she see you at the street corner talking to another sister and that sister hand you her phone number, all of a sudden now she want to talk to you. That's the way it be. Women, women be like that, fam. So Tupac, in that time, he wasn't trying to wife her up. He popped her cherry, right? He probably popped other women cherries, right? So these women were hooked from back then. But like most men in their younger day, they just out there in the streets. When I was in high school, I was wild, fam. I wasn't thinking about this and that and all these. I wasn't thinking about none of that stuff. Well, a lot of brothers wasn't doing that, fam. We weren't thinking about, oh, I gotta wife her up and I didn't have nobody telling me, yo, you gotta wife up these sisters. I ain't have that mess. The only thing that us brothers was programmed with back in the day is to smash these sisters. I'm just keeping it a buck. We weren't taught, you gotta wife them up. The only thing us brothers was concerned about is getting a woman pregnant. That was like one of our greatest fears. Getting a woman pregnant was like the worst thing ever to happen to a young brother back in the day. You know what I mean? But that's how it was. So the brother said he had 3 sisters that was virgins and they were hooked. You understand? And that's what happens, because here's the thing. When the brother got with them, he planted his DNA. And I already done taught you on DNA. Once you release your spirit in a woman, she goes through a metamorphosis. She begins to transform and change into the very image and likeness of the man that laid up with her. She don't want to hear nothing about no other man. The only thing she's thinking about is that one man. You could be a bum, you could be on drugs, you can have overweight issues. It doesn't matter what your issues is. No job, living with your mom in the basement. She will always love you, fam. But in today's day, what do these women do? You holler at them, you try to get with them. They have a laundry list of all this crap that you got to do. And I keep telling you, brothers, stop allowing these women to make you pay for the things that their baby daddy got for free. Let's go.
So I'm telling you, man, if you're not her first, you're last. Okay, the next one. Whoever she has her first child with, she's forever connected to that guy. She's forever connected to that guy. It's nothing you can do. You coming in, talking down, it's nothing. I don't care how bad he treated her. If he treated her like shit, I'm telling you, she still loves him.
You see that, brothers? The first guy that she had a child with, she's going to be hooked. Now, you might say, but wait a minute, Ringo. Jada, she had kids with Will. What about that? What about that, Ringo? So you're wrong. You know what I mean? You and the brother is wrong. Oh, no. You ain't getting the game. You ain't getting the game. Remember, number one is the man that took the virginity of the woman. So rule number one is, if you took the virginity of that woman, she's going to always be hooked to you. See, the thing is, Will got with a woman that already done lost her virginity and most likely been with other men. You don't know her body count when Will got with her. So even though she had kids with him, a lot of times women will have kids with you and still don't love you. They'll have kids with you and still don't love you, fam. You know? And the reason why they had kids with you is not because they love you. They were really doing that in hopes that they can try to love you, but it didn't work. They still thinking about the ex. So they'll have another baby with you in hopes that they'll love you. And still they don't feel nothing. Again, we just finished doing the video with Willow Smith's letter to Tupac. Now, when your own daughter is writing letters to a dead man, that's sad. That's sad, bro. Let's go.
Because she had her first child with him. It's a bond you can never break.
A bond you can never break, and that's true. Brothers, y'all better listen to me carefully, fam. Y'all better listen to me very carefully. When you get with a single mom that got kids from another man, you come last. Pun intended. You come last. Because them kids will always come first no matter what. The baby daddy will always be there. And as I taught throughout the years, always remember this, brothers. Always remember the possibility that the woman that you got with, that's a single mom, is still giving up that box to the ex. There's no way around it. Either she's still giving that brother some head, some box, something. Why? Because there's a bond that can never be erased. And it's just something you're going to have to live with as a man. I know it's tough, brothers. I know you don't want to hear that. I know you don't want to think that your old lady is giving that brother head. I know you don't want to picture her doing that, bro, but the chances of her doing that is very high. You understand? I know it bothers you. I know when she come back home and she's in the house, you're like, well, how did it go? Did he see his kids? And she's like, yeah, you know, he was talking to his son and this and that. They went out for ice cream. I know you want to think that it was all peachy keen, but no, fam. Chances are the other brother was hitting it from the back before she came home. I know it's bothering you. I know it's painful. I understand. It's a serious issue. You don't want to believe that they do these things, but deep down inside, fam, the baby daddy will always have access to her body. These are facts, bro. These are facts. You could take it to the bank. The brother could be a bum, a bad guy. She will still give him the box. She will still give him the box, man. Even though he did her dirty. Why? Because he's the baby daddy, and there is nothing you can do about it.
And with some, not all, but some baby moms, they still let them, the baby dad smash.
Wow.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Wow, there you go, bro. They will still let the baby daddy smash, bro. I know you don't want to hear that, brothers. I know you think your old lady is faithful, that she's cool. This is what you sign up for when you get with a single mom, especially a single mom that look good. Brothers, when you get with a single mom that look good, I'm talking about the lady look good, fam. She look good. Any brother would want to smash. How do you think, listen, how could you as a man get with a woman that's a single mom, right? She look good from head to toe. The sister is banging. She's fly. She look good, fam. There's no mistaking about it. How you expect her to not still be intimate with the baby daddy? Like you're living in a fool's paradise, fam. You know, bruh man hitting it up. You supposed to know that, fam. Now, hey, some of you brothers might be like, listen, as long as I don't know what's going on, I really don't care, right? But trust and believe, fam, she's giving that brother some head. Something to catch up on that memory. And trust and believe, fam. I know you don't want to hear this, man. But hey, if your woman has always been with you and she's going to the baby daddy to bring them kids over there just so they could visit, trust and believe she might have a little taste for a little something different. She might have a little something taste for something different that's on that menu. And she may go hit up that brother and, give him a little something on the side just to kind of remind her of what she used to have. I know it's painful. I know it bothers you deep down inside because you don't want to know that this is how your woman really is, fam. I know you believe that she's always been there for you and she may be with you, but trust and believe she got love for that brother, fam. It is what it is. Let's go.
But a lot of dudes want to play stepdads and they think they can come in and change shit around, make the kid love him more than the kid love their real dad. And I'm telling you, it's never gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen, fam. You trying to come in to be the stepdad, figuring, well, you could rearrange the house, make the kids love you and not love their dad. They're gonna always love their pops, fam. You can't do that. See, here's the thing, fam. When you get with a single mom, you brothers are supposed to know what you signing up for. You're supposed to know. You're supposed to know what you signing up for. You see? You're supposed to know there's a possibility that she's sleeping around with the other guy. You're supposed to know that. That's what you signed up for. Especially if she was a virgin when she had them babies, man, because now that's double. Not only was he her first to break her cherry, man, but he was the first to pop her and put some babies in her belly. So she's definitely connected to that guy forever. So she's gonna break him off a little something when she bring them kids over. And this is what women do, brothers. I know you don't want to believe it, but every time they take the kids over that guy's house, fam, I guarantee you something is going down in that kitchen. While the kids is in the other room playing the PlayStation, bruh man is playing with your so-called woman. I know it hurts. When she come home and you trying to feel her up and she's not in the mood to have sex, is because she already done had sex already. When she come home and the first thing she want to do is go hit the shower, fam, that's because she was already with that other brother. You ain't going to get this nowhere else on YouTube, fam. I'm trying to break it down for you, but you got to get with the program, fam, and recognize what's going on. This is what's going on in these streets. Let's go.
I'm telling you, stepdads go through the worst shit. I promise you, as the kids get older, stepdads go through the worst shit.
Yep.
It looks good on social media, you know, it sounds good, but trust me, you don't want to go through that shit. You don't want to be, especially if you don't have kids. If you don't have kids, you don't want to be taking care of another man's seed, man. You don't want to do that shit. You want your own. You want your own first. You know, without no problems or jealousy.
You want your own first, bro. You want your own, man. You don't want to be out here fighting with kids that are not yours, fighting to be that leader in the house. There can only be one head of the house, fam. There could only be one. The children will always love their father, and they will never respect you. Not all, but in most cases, the children will always have that level of respect for their father. You know? That's just the way it is. There's no way around it, man. You want to have your own kids with a woman. You want to have kids with a woman when she's in her prime. Ain't nothing like it. You don't want to get with them when they done had 4 or 5 kids and they set in their ways, because a lot of us brothers, we tried that already, man. We tried to holler at a sister in whom we thought was cool. She's attractive. She had kids. We tried our best to get with her, tell her, you know, show her that we care, show her that we trying to rock with her. We trying to work with her. But what always happened, fam? Most of these women are set in their ways, fam. They're set in their ways. And they don't want to submit. They don't want to submit to us brothers. So think about the headaches that you're signing up for. You see? Because, you know, a lot of us brothers, we want companionship. We want love and respect from a woman. And a lot of us, we settle for getting with the single mom that got all these kids. And yet all we get in return is baggage, problems, hurts, pains, disrespect. You know what I'm saying? No sex life. The woman is not riding with you. She really don't love you. She really don't care about you. And the minute her and the baby daddy come back together, let's say, for example, the baby daddy come back in her life and give her that phone call. Hey, baby, how you doing? I've been missing you. You know what I'm saying? I seen you the other day walking with this dude. You know what I mean? Like you know that, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to belong to me, girl. You know what I mean? Remember what we had? All of a sudden, she forget about you and she's ready to pack you up and kick you out the house. Why? Because the baby daddy want her back. So she's ready to throw you away to get with him. Why? Because she really never had no bond to you. Never did. Let's go.
None of that shit. You want a girl to have your first.
Right.
You don't want to come second to nobody ever in life.
Facts.
You know, and I had to learn that shit the hard way. Like I said, for a period of time, I was a stepdad. You know, the shit wasn't for me. But you gotta play that role. You gotta play that role when you running game and when you capping.
See that?
When you capping, you gotta play that game.
See, a lot of guys, they get caught up because they capping and they running game. Sometimes you might get with a sister because, you know what I'm saying, you just wanted to smash. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Everybody's situation is different. You know what I mean? You trying to holler at this sister. You may have not wanted to wife her up, but damn, she look good, man. You like, damn, man, let me see what I can do, man. She got these kids, but you know what I mean? Let me try to just play this role. Let me act like I'm really interested. Let me act like, you know what I mean? So you kind of get involved and you get connected, and then you end up liking the sister, you know what I mean? So it's like, damn, now you get caught up in there. Now you this stepdaddy now. You know? Now you in a mess. You don't want to be like that, bro. You don't want to be like that at all, man. Let me see what this is, man. Somebody talking about some mess in the chat. Let me help this person out, man. Because I don't understand how people talking about you talk too much when this is a reactionary video. And then they sign up to an account just to say all this nonsense. Anyway, you brothers have to recognize that when you deal with women in this capacity, you don't want to sign up to be a stepdaddy without understanding the consequences of what you're getting into, right? You don't want to do that because you're going to be dealing with personalities of kids. You're going to be dealing with all these things, plus with a woman that really is not going to be submitted to you. You have to understand, she's not going to be submitted to you. She's not. She's never going to respect you. There's a lot of guys that have signed up to be stepdaddies, not because they truly desire to be a stepdaddy. It's really because they just wanted the woman. You understand? So they signed up. They signed up because they wanted the woman, not realizing that you also got to be involved in these kids' lives. You know? And again, not all single moms, are in that boat. But a lot of times they come to you with this baggage and these problems, and it's going to only make your life worse, bro. So you don't want to sign up. You want to get with a woman that is pure, that don't have a low body count, a virgin, need be, and you want to build with that woman. You don't want to get with a woman that have an entire starting lineup. You don't want that type of situation, fam. Because she's not going to love you. She's not going to respect you. You see? And you're going to end up paying for things that another man literally, brought in this world. Like, as men, why is it that in this culture, right? In this culture, it seems like all of us brothers are literally taking care of other men' kids. Why is that? Why is it that as a black man in this culture, it seems like every woman we try to holler at have kids already? That's bad, man. It's like everybody we try to holler at. Brothers, this is to be true, man. You see a sister in the street, she looking good. You holler at her, hey, baby, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. Name is such, numbers exchange. Next minute, you go look at her Instagram, her Facebook, whatever. You see there's 2-3 kids in the background. Have you ever been on Instagram? You see a particular sister. You're like, damn, shorty look fine, right? You scrolling. Then you see a bunch of baby pictures. And you're like, damn, is every woman a single mom, fam? Like everyone? This is the culture and the generation we live in right now, brothers. A generation where there is nothing but single moms right now. And it's sad, man. It's really sad out here, fam. I just don't get it, man. But this is what we got to deal with. Let's get back into this.
I was capping. I was running game. I was doing all that shit. So I had to go with that role. But I never do it again because I know if you love yourself as a man, you wouldn't put yourself in that. If I had better sense back then, I would have never had a child for a woman who already had a child.
See that?
You never want to go through that shit. You never want to be that.
You never want to be that, brothers. You don't want to do that, fam. It's a bad mistake. I know many brothers in the chat, you may have made that mistake already. But at the end of the day, we want to teach these younger brothers, if anything, to make better decisions than what we did. Because a lot of us got caught up like that, man. A lot of us brothers, we got with a woman that already done had kids and we end up having another kid with her because we were really into the woman. See, here's the thing, fam. Us men, we truly do love women from the heart. Like we really do as men. The problem is women don't love us from the heart the way we love them. They don't. And some of us, we have kids with them when they already had kids, and that's when the real nightmare began. And for anybody that's coming in the chat to argue and fight and fuss and do all that stupidness, you're just gonna get blocked. Over here, we about grown man business. We ain't here to play no games with all you emotional guys playing games in the chat. If you're gonna be a man, act like a man. Don't come into the chat with all your emotional stuff and all of this texting and writing back and forth, arguing with people in the chat, because you look crazy. Really do. You know what I'm saying? Carry yourself like a man. This is grown man discussion here. This is real business affecting us brothers. And we need for men to realize what's going on. If you're not her first, you're last. It's just that simple. Let's go.
And I hope you guys learn from me, man. Learn from me, you know? And the next one is her first marriage. When a woman gets married for her first time, it's something she's been thinking about her whole fucking life.
Her whole life she's been thinking about that. See, Jada was thinking about being a wife when she got with Will. You understand? She was thinking about being that wife. So when she had that relationship as a teenager with Tupac, she was burning to be that wife, but Tupac didn't want to be, make her no wife. He was just in these streets wilding out. That's why she got with Will, because she knew Will was going to take her under his wing and wife her up. And she felt by her doing that, it's going to give her that same feeling. So when she got with Will, she was searching for that Tupac in Will. And Will never had it in him to be like a Tupac. No matter how many movies, no matter how many bad boy films, no matter how many flicks he made where he's this tough guy, it still never impressed Jada. You understand? She was never really impressed because she knew that he wasn't about that life. But there was something about Tupac that every time he came around, she knew that that was the guy that she wanted to be with. Let's go.
Since she was a little girl, and once she has that wedding, that reception, all that, and once all that shit goes wrong and she gets a divorce, I promise you, I'm not gonna say all of them because it is some, it's some marriages that person will find somebody that's better and it'll last for a long period of time. But for the most part, I'm telling you, you don't want to be that guy.
You don't want to be that guy, fam.
You don't want to be that guy that got with someone who's divorced. I'm telling you.
Now think about that. He said you don't want to be that guy with somebody that got divorced. That's another whole ball game that you got to deal with, fam. Women that get divorced, right? They're normally hurt, bitter. They have a lot of problems, and they're going to blame you. If you're the new guy coming in, they're going to look at you and they're going to say, well, you know what? You got to fix this now. You got to be Mr. Perfect. You got to be the guy that do everything the right way. When they didn't feel that way about the first guy. You don't want to really deal with that baggage, brothers. Not only are you dealing with the fact that the woman got kids, not only are you dealing with that, but now you're dealing with the fact that she got bitterness, she's hurt, she blames the ex for everything, but she's going to take it all out on you. You're going to be the guy that she's going to take everything out on. And shout out to everybody that's joining the show. Make sure y'all get them likes up. We got 303 people in the building and only 169 likes. Get the likes up. Anytime you come into one of my shows, just get the likes up as soon as you get into the building. What's the point of being here? You're here, you're sitting here, you're listening, you're viewing, you're watching, you're listening, you got your headphones on. Get the likes up. How many times people got to tell you to get the likes up? You need the likes to go up so the video can go out there. We need brothers to hear this truth. You understand? Let's go.
I'm not just telling you because I saw it on TV. No, nigga. I've been through it.
See, he been through it, so he's trying to let you brothers know the game. A lot of you brothers are making this mistake, fam. You're going out here, you're signing up, and you're getting your heart broken. Why? Because you want some love. You want some love from a woman that's never gonna love you. And now you struggling right now. Now you going through hell and hot waters trying to figure it out. You gotta realize, bro, when you get with that woman that got them kids, you gotta now be the stepdaddy and they're gonna walk over you. There are women out here that wouldn't even talk to you unless you planning on taking care of their kids. Woman, I did not sign up to take care of your kids. You understand? I did not sign up to take care of your kids. I came here because I'm interested in you. But you know what, fam? If the truth be told, even though you may be interested in her, fam, she don't see you that way. She see you as the guy that's going to clean up her life, fam. Not all, because again, brothers, there are some sisters out here that may be single mothers. They made some bad decisions in their life. They really did. And they're not out here. They're not out here getting pumped and dumped. They're not out here swinging from tree to tree. They really desire to be with a quality man, but they're afraid. They're afraid of making the same mistake again. So they're very careful. And they're not out here throwing their legs in the air, waving their feet like it just don't care. Nope. So I'm not saying all, but the majority, they do these things, brothers. You get with them, and their whole mindset is focused on you just being there to fix the broken pipes and fix this and repair all these different problems and literally taking care of kids that another man don't want to take care of. You know, it makes no sense at all, fam. Let's go.
I almost got married to a woman who had a divorce, and I would have been in hell if she never told me. This she told me, man. I proposed to her Christmas Eve 2000, I think 16, 15, something like that. And on Christmas Eve. And about 3 weeks later, she told me, I don't like this ring. Can you give me another one?
Wow, I don't like this ring. Could you get me another one?
What?
Wow. That's crazy, man. You see that, fam? Dodge the bullet right there, man. Let's go.
After that, my whole life changed. Then I realized this woman can never love me. You know why? Because she had a baby dad already.
Yep.
She had a marriage already.
Yep.
She lost her virginity already.
She already done built a whole family already, man. So it's like it's too late. And this is where a lot of us brothers make the mistake. Brothers, listen to me carefully. There's a lot of women that are in this boat, and they want you brothers to remain asleep so that you could come sign up and be that guy that take care of problems that came from another man. Let's go.
This woman can't love me, man. I'm just an object. I'm just a dude that's with her to fill the void. That's it. You know?
And make sure y'all subscribe to the brother's channel. His link to his original video is in the description of this video. Make sure you go over there and show some love and support.
You don't want to be that dude. You want to be a girl's first in every fucking thing.
Her first.
You know? When you taking shit serious, you want to be that first. That's why you won't be out here chasing these girls who already been fucked, already been slutted out. Man, you don't want to do that shit, bro.
You see, brothers, man, listen, brothers, this is gold. All young men need to know this truth. You have to know this, brothers. And see, a lot of ladies, they don't want to hear this because they want you to come in and pick up the pieces after they done destroyed their lives, man. When you get with a woman that been around all over the place, brothers, it's never going to work. This is why none of their relationships ever last.
Because, like, what are you chasing? You know? And I had to learn that shit. Trust me, man.
A lot of us brothers had to learn the hard way too, fam.
I had to learn that shit, but we're going to talk about that shit in part 2, you know? And like I said, man, like my stories, man, everything I'm telling y'all, I've been through that shit. I've been through that shit. I had 3 virgins in high school. And I could have easily, like, been in a relationship with them, kept them, you know, all that shit. But I just wasn't on that kind of time.
And you know, it's so funny, if the brother would have been practicing polygyny back then in terms of having more than one wife, he could have had all 3 of them sisters literally on his team. Facts. Because if he had 3 virgins and all 3 of these sisters was literally locked to him, trust and believe, brothers, at that point, he could be like, look, you know what I mean? This is my other wife right here. This is my other wife right here. I want to make you see them, make you introduce. It is what it is. And he would have had a whole family right there. And guess what, brothers? Because those 3 sisters was virgins and they're hooked to that brother, They wouldn't have been on some old, I ain't sharing no man. I want a man to just be with me. They would have never been on that. They would have been locked to this one man. And see, that is the way it's supposed to be. A man is supposed to have more than one wife. You see that? If he would have been of the mindset of understanding the scriptures in terms of polygyny, and practicing polygyny and having more than one wife, not for the purpose of what these other guys are doing all over these YouTube streets in terms of having multiple women and these women are in some sort of, sexual relationships with each other. We don't do that over here on Black Male Advice TV. We don't practice that. If you're a brother and you got more than one wife, your wives are not supposed to be intimate with each other. Let's make that very clear. If you're a brother and you're watching my platform, understand that we don't promote none of that mess. So if you got more than one wife, right, your women are supposed to be into you, not each other. All right, let's get back into this. Let's go.
And I'm telling you, you want a virgin, man.
That's right.
These days, you want girls who like you for you.
Yeah.
You know, you want that shit, but you don't want to have to go on dates. I'm telling you, when a girl like you for you, you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to spend money. You don't have to do nothing. She would give you her last.
Wow, fam. You see what I'm saying? When you are a woman's first, bro, you don't gotta take her out on no dates, man. Put it in the chat, man. Hashtag no dinner dates. No dinner dates. I ain't taking no woman nowhere. I done told you, brothers, the rules of the game. No dinner dates. Because she like you for you. She's gonna invite you over her crib for something, even if she have to fix you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Even if she gotta fix you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, fam, the woman will try to impress you with something. You brothers never had that back in the day? A girlfriend, you came to her house and she offered to fix you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with some Kool-Aid. Bruh, that was her first attempt of trying to show you that she's wife material. She was feeling you, bro. Enough to get a loaf of bread and take out the so-called peanut butter and the jelly, fam. You can't make this up, people. You can't make this up.
And that's what these dudes not feeling. None of these dudes getting that.
Right.
All these dudes gotta go to the club. They gotta go to the mall, buy the freshest clothes.
Right.
They gotta do this to buy girls. They have to.
Wow, fam, y'all gotta get the game. You brothers are out here in the mall buying all these clothes, trying to look fresh for these. Y'all know what rhyme with that. Y'all already done know. You understand? You out here spending all this money, buying all this fresh gear to try to impress this woman that really don't care. Now, don't get me wrong, brothers. It's cool to look fly. It's cool to have, nice shoes, nice clean crib, you know what I mean? Everything is nice. That's cool. But see, a lot of you brothers, you're doing this to impress a woman. Brothers, let me make something clear to you, man. When a woman like you, right, you could be wearing damn near flip-flops with some shorts and a so-called tank top just chilling at the beach. A woman don't care. If she feeling you, fam, it doesn't matter what you wearing. She don't care because she like you. You see? But a lot of you guys, you go into the clubs, buying bottles, you know what I mean? Got the VIP, spending all this money, going out, taking her to trips, going to Miami, doing all these things, trying to pamper her, shopping in stores, shopping sprees, giving her your debit card to go shop. And she's just texting her friends talking about how much of a simp you are. I mean, could you even blame a woman for taking advantage when you're just a simp? You know what I mean? It's bad out here, fam. You need a woman that's gonna cook for you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. Look what Rebel for Almighty post, man. Some jerk chicken, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. You need a gal to fix you some jerk chicken. Some rice and peas, some coconut rice, man. Some steamed fish, how you mean, man? That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, y'all don't know. Listen, y'all gotta find a gal that know how to cook some food, man. Listen, a man would stay home all day if his woman know how to cook, man. Listen, some of you brothers would literally go home for lunch. When you have a woman that know how to cook, listen, man, you don't know what you're missing. I'm trying to tell you, man. Boy, man, this is real, man. Let's get back into this, man. Everybody talking about food in the chat, man. Curry chicken and beef patties, for real, man. Listen, if your woman don't know how to make no patties, man, that's bad, man. But see, you guys, you're always looking for a gal that know how to, twerk and all them business. No, man. A woman have to know how to cook some good food, man. For real, because when you look at their IG, all you see is their behind and this and that. No, you have to go to a woman IG and see she cooking.
They have to start on Instagram to get these girls' attention.
Yep.
Nobody's getting a true nature of a woman anymore. You know why? Because they not getting her. They not her first.
You see that? They not her first. But notice what the brother said. A lot of you guys are stunting on Instagram. You on Instagram stunting next to your car, next to your this, you out shopping, you doing all of these different things. Why? Because you trying to impress this broad. But keep in mind, she's not impressed. She's just gonna take you for a ride. Driving her around in your nice car. Why are you driving this woman around in your nice car, fam? This is your car. You driving her around, fam. That doesn't make no sense, man. Like, none at all, man. Like, this is crazy, fam, but this is what's going on. Let's go.
See, the first guy, I promise you, she will always love him, no matter what. No matter what. She might not tell her new husband, but she will always love her first.
Wow.
And there's nothing the new guys can do.
Nothing you can do.
That child, you playing stepdad too? I'm not just saying this 'cause I have a child, and no, I'm just being real. That child that you playing stepdad to, when he or she gets older, I promise you, when they get older, they're gonna forget about your ass. Most of them, not all of them, most of them. They're gonna forget about you because at the end of the day, they love their dad.
Yep.
I don't care if their dad was a murderer. They love their fucking dad.
Facts.
Just like that woman, she loves her first baby dad. She loves him. And he can get away with a whole lot. But when you come in the picture, she gonna make you suffer for every fucking thing.
Wow.
You don't wanna go through that shit. So, my guys in your 20s, man, make sure when you dealing with these chicks from now on, when you putting in effort and all that bullshit, because I know some of you dudes will still do it. Man, look, make sure you only dealing with girls who are virgins, 18 and up. Virgins, man. Because you don't want to be dealing with these girls. Even if they're not virgins, make sure you just have little experience. You don't want to deal with these girls who got too much experience, man.
You don't want to deal with it.
You wasting your time.
Yep. You wasting your time.
They already got it. They heart already broken.
Their heart have already been broken, brothers. Their heart has already been broken, and she's not trying to settle down. A lot of you brothers, you out here trying to impress all these different women to like you, fam. Let me tell you something, brothers. When a woman really like you, man, and I'm going to keep saying it, I'm going to keep sounding the alarm, fam. When a woman really want you, she will gravitate towards you. She will come to you. She will hit you up. When a woman really is attracted to you, she see you from afar, see you online, see you anywhere. She'll hit up your Facebook. She'll hit up your Instagram. She'll hit up here. She'll go there. She'll go out of her way trying to reach out to you. Why? Because she want you. But when these women are not trying to hit you up, they're not looking for you, they're not checking you, because their heart is with another man. Make no mistake about it.
Once her heart broken, it's over.
Once her heart broken, it's over.
All she want now is is money.
All she want now is money. Brothers, you gotta peep the game.
And like I said, we're gonna talk about that in part 2 because me, I used to be the biggest simp. Let's go.
He said he's gonna have a part 2 to this, fam. And he also made it clear that he used to be a simp, just like a lot of you brothers in the chat, you're simps, and a lot of you brothers in the clouds, you're simps. And what we're trying to do is help you brothers stop being simps. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. We're gonna sign out. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to that brother. You know what I mean? Make sure you go subscribe to his channel. And that's about it, fam. You already done know, man. It's Black Male Advice TV, the best channel on YouTube for reactionary videos. You already done know what it is. Shout out to everybody who supported the show. Shout out to everybody that clicked the like button. I appreciate everybody clicking the like button, fam. We're gonna be back on later on today for another show. You already done know, man. If you're not her first, you're last. If you're not her first, you're last, fam. So I want all of you out there, all you brothers, have a blessed day. All you sisters out there in the clouds, have a blessed one. Stay on point. All you brothers, stay on your grind. Do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the sisters that are doing the right thing. All the sisters that your legs is closed. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the women that are not out there wilding out, dropping it like it's hot. But instead you taking care of your kids, being responsible. Whether you're a single mom or a woman that got no kids. Shout out to you, all you brothers on your grind, doing what you gotta do to get this paper. Shout out to all of you. So we're gonna catch you in the next video. Y'all keep it locked, Black Male Advice TV. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Support that other brother's channel. It is what it is. I'm gonna catch you all later on in the next stream. It's Black Male Advice TV, the best channel on YouTube, hands down. I'll catch you later, fam. We out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $RingoTV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube